Nice. Another Bel Air with torque thrust with a LS swap 5.7. This is a, well, you know, everybody says LS even with the Vortex, but this is a real LS swap. It's a Corvette engine, 5.7, so it's a LS1. LS swapped 57. Automatic. 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 So we have another 57. Pretty nice. Small black car. See, even those later restorations, I mean, the cars are still beautiful, man. Still beautiful. Beautiful interior on the car. And we have another 37 Ford Coupe. 3 single barrel carburetors. It's really nice. Bucket seats. Again, for everybody, cup holders. The skull on the shifter. Burlwood. Nice. Nice. Nice car. And then we have another 57 Chevy with an LS3. It's an LS3 swap. Nice. Look at those cup holders. That looks custom. That interior is nice, man. Oh, man. We got a lot of cars here. Old school XJ8. It's an XK, XJ. I think it's an XJ. Let's look and see. The 84 XJ6. The turbo. '84 XJ6 with a turbo. Look at those cup holders on that. This is a pretty clean car, man. If you're a Jag lover, I mean, we used to love these Jags back when we were younger. The XK8, the XJ6. AC car. Man. Nice little car. And then the Cooper, man. I gotta get this Mini Cooper right next to me. I'll start at the back. How you doing? Alright. Which one of these is yours?
This is mine, that's my husband.
Okay. Cooper, right? A Mini?
Huh?
It's a Mini Cooper?
No, it's a Volkswagen Squareback.
A Volkswagen Squareback. Okay.
69.
69. Is it fun to drive? Okay. This is a nice car. Yeah. '69 Volkswagen Squareback, guys. I thought it was a Mini Cooper. So this is the young lady's, and this is her husband's. Peace wagon, as we call it. They have the sleeper up top. Okay, this is 69 Squareback. This is the black Ford. Man, this is nice. Do you guys actually use this in camping?
We have, yeah, we do. We have a regular camper now, but yeah, we camper for 2 years.
Okay. Get the sleeper. Seats. Turn around. Oh man. Look at that. Mustang next to the Peace Wagon camper. Look at this. Has the LED ring, headlights, the pier, fog lights. Okay. See polyurethane bushings. And this is a 65 Ford Mustang. Like that aftermarket console with the cup holders built in. Looks factory. Man, again, I may not be the biggest Ford fan. Nice restoration. Roll bar in there. Fire extinguisher. Look how deep those wheels are. Fuel cell. Like a cherry red, white rally stripes. Has some work in the engine. This guy has a lot in this car. Has the billet hood hinges. As you can see, a lot of work in this car. It's nice. Here's another Chevy C10. It's had to be a 50s model. I like that it sits up high. I mean, I like them when they're dropped and lowered. There's the wood bed, back window. Now that, I remember when people used to do those center consoles out of wood. Switches and everything. He has a double din in there. They got an ashtray on the dash. Tilt column. It's a nice truck. I love this, man. I love this. Small block. Now we're getting close to a 396 Chevelle SS. Excuse me. SS Chevelle 396, fellas. His car is almost the color of his model, but it's an L34 V8 turbojet 396, turbo 400, 331 axle, power brakes, power steering, sniper fuel injection system. As you can see the sniper EFI on the firewall above where the heater core is. Big block 396. Power steering, power brakes. There's a wiper bottom. Stop playing with it. Like I said, it's almost the same color as the model. It's a little lighter. So I'm starting on the passenger side. Hood pins. Man. Who doesn't want an SS Chevelle? Somebody says they don't, they're lying to you.
You know, it's some sort of, I don't remember the name of the test we had yesterday, but basically they want to digest it, but they don't.
TA 68 to 69 TA 400 big block Pontiac motor, AC car, power steering, power brakes. It's a nice car. Trans Am. There's the scoops on the side on the vents. It's a 4-speed car. Original AC car.
You know, he's still afraid it's some sort of cancer, but we don't know.
And again, those seat belts.
Where they can find it, and then
Yeah. Yeah, you know,
Okay, it has the inflatable. That's the inflatable rear tire. Period correct.
I don't know.
Has the houndstooth trunk liner. Period correct.
You know, they
Jack
still
kit.
check you for that, you know, make sure nothing's wrong with it. But they can't find none of that.
4-speed. 69 Pontiac TA. Ford truck. Got some cool cars out here today. It's a Ford truck. Has to be a 30s model. Vintage air. This thing is nice. And then I wanted you guys to see this. Oh man, Ford Deluxe. Street ride, or hot ride, whatever you want to call it. This is nostalgia back to the me growing up in the 80s and 90s. Putting flames on your car, hot rodded out, torque thrust wheels, all the chrome. This was the hot rodders done to their cars. Oh man, look at those seats. Again, those plush seats.
That's a 47.
I like how we did the trunk. Very clean. And then here's another one. Here is another one, suicided doors. As you can see. Super Deluxe. Has a Chevy 327 in a Ford. You know, a Chevy guys see, you know, get your Ford down the drag strip, you gotta have that small block Chevy in it. Ford Super Deluxe with a Chevy 327 in there. Don't run off yet. Don't run off yet.
All right.
So what are we looking at here? This is a 50. What is this? A 57?
53.
53.
Chevrolet Bel Air.
Chevy Bel Air. Candy.
Candy apple green.
I haven't seen that color. Last time I saw that color, a friend of mine in Texas was doing somebody's Impala.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Candy, yeah.
And so they came with something like that on that car in the 50s, right? No? So,
Aftermarket, what you call it.
okay.
So you buy the car at the dealership,
Right.
and then you would buy those accessories such as
Right.
the.
And that's for AC, right? In the back.
That's your air conditioner or your swamp cooler.
Man,
So this tells you a little bit more about it right there.
wow. How long have you had it?
I've had this car since I was 15.
Oh, whoa.
This is my first car.
Everybody, you mind being on camera?
Oh yeah.
So, what's your name?
My name is Derek.
Derek. This is Derek,
This car since I was
everybody.
15.
He had the car since he was 15 in 1979. And these are the specs on the vehicle. Like, this is a beautiful car, man.
I appreciate it, man. Yeah.
Beautiful car. I
Let's
mean, I
look for
love
it.
that big white wall.
Yeah.
I love that. And the curb feelers.
There you go. Little old school.
Yeah.
It's a lot of old school. I kind of call this my old school, new school.
Is that the
Spotlight?
spotlight? Yeah.
So this right here, if you look at it, so you got your visors for your headlights.
Uh-huh.
Now these actually work. So if I turn my headlight on, this right here will glow red.
Okay.
It actually glows red. It actually works.
Wow.
Back in the day, they had you had your you didn't have super highways and all that. You just
Right.
had, you drive from one town to another.
Correct.
If you wanted cold water, how would you get it? So what you could do is you could use this, put water in it, drive down the road, and you could drink cold water in it. That's what that water
Wow.
makes.
Because I saw someone else with one of these hanging on the front of their car.
Yep. So they actually used it back in the day.
Okay.
This right here is a fully functional bug shield. It's
Get
not,
outta
it's not
here,
pretty.
man.
It's a bug shield. That's what it's actually for. So either snow or bug shield.
Right.
That's what this is for. You can see it actually works a little bit. But
Yeah,
back in the
yeah,
day, you
yeah.
can remember a whole lot of bugs.
Absolutely.
So it would protect your windshield.
Okay.
Other stuff is just pretty. You got your other spotlights. You got your visor.
Now, what's the significance of your?
This is
Yeah,
just
emblems right
this
there.
is just looks.
Okay.
This is what they used back in the day. Just they call them license plate toppers.
Okay.
Kind of give you information about the car, information on insurance, that kind of stuff.
And all of these lights that look like fog lights, they're all operational. They're all factory.
All of them work. They're not factory. The only one that's factory is the blinker.
Okay.
So I added these right here.
Uh huh.
Let me show you.
Okay. And you have LED headlights, right? Okay, everybody, he just started the car. Oh, he just started the car for us. See the green, and then the spotlights are green as well. Whoa, air ride. So you have air ride suspension on it.
It's got air all the way around on it.
Man. And so how long did the restoration take for you?
About 2 years.
2 years?
So this is I call it old school, new school. On the
Okay.
top is
Yeah.
53.
Gotcha.
Underneath
Mhm.
is an 82 Caprice Classic. Everything
Okay,
underneath
the
is
chassis
82
is an
Caprice
80. Okay.
Classic. Everything. Brakes.
Okay. Okay. So you got updated, you got upgraded brakes, you got this all the way around?
It's got this, yeah, all the way around. If you look right here, you see right
Yeah,
here,
yeah.
the frame was, so I did some research.
Okay.
The frame was about 6 inches too long. It
Okay.
was wide, the exact width.
Okay, I see the
But,
cut
so
on
a
it.
friend of mine, he's a master welder.
Right.
He cut it out, put the diamonds in to make
Yeah.
sure it was right.
Yeah,
But
yeah.
everything else matches up. So I
Yeah.
put everything on the 82 Caprice Classic.
Man. And so who did the center console for you?
I did it.
You did it yourself? That's molded out of fiberglass?
So I bought it. I bought it out of a company out of Florida.
Okay.
And actually, it's for like marine.
Okay.
It's like a marine kind of console.
Uh-huh.
But I modified it, cut it out, and then I put my steering and everything in there. So
Okay.
on the top, on the front, on the console, everything is original for 53.
Gotcha.
Everything that I added, like updated, I put on the console. So if I took the console out, everything would still be
Gotcha.
basically
Gotcha.
back
Okay.
to 53.
Now are you factory AC or vintage air?
I actually had vintage air, but I took it out. I don't use it that much.
Okay.
And
Okay.
actually, if I do use air, I'll use my air
Use
conditioner.
that. Okay.
Yeah.
Ah man, thing is nice.
$200.
That's it? Ah,
Running car?
It was all original when I bought it in 79.
that's crazy.
Yep.
Bought the car for $200 in 1979, man. Bring those prices back. This is a beautiful car. Again, Derek had this car since he was 15 years old in 1979.
Yeah, I was lucky. I spent some time overseas when I was in the Army, but my dad kept it for me.
All right.
So when I came back, he didn't sell it. So
Got the
I kept
four
it.
6x9s across the back. That's what we used to do in the 90s with our G bodies.
I heard so many. I hear a lot of
It's
that.
beautiful.
When you go overseas, it's like it's game time then. But yeah.
My grandfather bought a 63 Bel Air, brand new. I wish I had it.
Oh wow.
Candy apple green, everyone. Looks like it has all of the bells and whistles options on the exterior of the car that you could have gotten in 53. And again, I'm very intrigued by this Thermador car cooler, and it gives you some information right here. Oh man, this is crazy. So this is, he has it split up between old school and new school. And there's Derek again, 1979. He was 15, buying the car, all original. This is crazy. Derek, thank you, sir.
All right. Hey,
Appreciate it.
Okay, have a
All
good
right.
day.
And then we have one, excuse me, that's ratted out. You can still see where they pulled the dent out, the dent puller. rat rod all day. And that's cool. That's okay. Y'all out here cruising. Y'all out here cruising. Straight six engine. Look at that. Slime green, straight six. No AC. Heater only. Oh man. 51 Chevy Style Line Deluxe. I say rat rod. Patina rust. Everything. And so we're gonna look at some of these. Food smells good. We're gonna look at some of these so we'll dash out of something. Some of these old parts. Got some roller rockers that are used. Old heads, shifters, Holly carbs, Proform carbs. Distributor caps, MSD ignition boxes. Excuse me. So guys, even if you're a car guy, like this is my hobby. I mean, like I said, I've been restoring my car for about 4.5 years. Even if you know you're not coming out here to buy something, you can always look, because there's certain things you could buy for memorabilia. People hang things like that grill on their wall. You might find some parts that you could use if you're rodding your car, modding your car, restoring your car. But just come out here and get motivation, man. It's a 32 Ford Coupe. It's pretty cool. It's nice. I like it. So you just never know what you'll find out here, man. Like that. Somebody's looking for that somewhere. 79 turbo 454 air cleaner. 396, 365 horsepower. Somebody's looking for that somewhere. This looks like all custom stuff. It's done. It looks like for a motorcycle. Looks like that's for a car. It's all custom fiberglass stuff. This is you? Are these your business cards?
No, I ran out of mine. Everybody done took them. I had to fly.
Oh, okay.
You got a car you working on or something?
I got a 70 Camaro. I'm actually swapping my center console out. I took one out of a 2015 because I just wanted a cup holder.
You want the newer style?
Yeah, I wanted the cup holders in there. I kept the original, but I bought one because I didn't want to destroy the one I had. So a lot of people are retrofitting a newer Camaro.
Yeah, I got it on my phone right now.
Okay.
I'm doing the 2020 in that same body style
Okay.
right now.
Okay. Yeah, some of the guys with the new Camaros are putting our shifters in there, the horseshoe shifter.
Mm-hmm.
So I wanted to keep my horseshoe shifter, but I wanted the cup holders. And so they got...
Yeah, if you got the console, like you said, I can actually reshape that a little bit, so it still got the flare, the old style,
Okay.
but it's got the new parts in there.
Okay, cool,
So that's
cool,
what I'm
cool.
saying. They got them somewhere on the phone. Man.
I wish you had your cards, man.
Yeah,
or
I
flyer.
them out. They did
Yeah.
earlier. They done ate them up.
So I have to get your information. Because what I am going to need is on the newer console where that hole is right here.
Mm-hmm. You're going to need a...
I'm going to need
sit in there for
something.
the shifters.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, see, this is like, see, that's a 2020, and actually, the older style is hard to see. See, we're going to put the doors on it, too.
Okay.
That's the newer doors we're going to put on it, too. See, I had to remake it so it fits around the... fit around.
Yeah.
It's hard. It's still hard to see.
Yeah.
This is the inside of that car. The back right there, we put the 2020 seats in there.
Okay.
Too.
Yeah,
See,
yeah,
I'm making it so it's got the package tray with the speakers up there.
Yeah,
and everything.
absolutely.
And I had to remake the sides too. I had to make the
Okay.
seat boosters right there. Yeah, that's a better picture right here. we put the newer seats in there, and I remade the whole side. We're making the console in the middle.
To go
right
all
there.
the way through the back, right?
Yeah,
Over the hump?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Because you know it's got the big tunnel on that.
Correct,
It's different
correct,
from that.
correct.
But I know exactly what you're talking about.
Put your information in there. Like I said, I'm going to need something to cover, fabricated to cover that hole where the horseshoe shifter goes, because the original one, you know, the thing that covered the hole was the whole automatic
thing
shifter.
in there.
Yeah.
Yeah, you just call me Adrian, right?
Okay.
Yeah,
Thank you, sir. Appreciate it.
yeah, like
Thank
I
you,
said,
thank you,
exactly
thank
what
you.
you're talking about. Like I said, yeah, the car, like I said, you got the factory right there.
Right.
I can actually, basically, like I said, these pieces like fiberglass. If I need to make a copy of that real quick, I can make a copy of that, and then
Yeah.
come back and cut that piece up.
Correct.
And you can sell that piece if you get.
Yeah,
Damage.
yeah,
And then
yeah.
I can just mold it to whatever for your shifter and everything.
Right.
To fit the floor pan.
Right,
You know,
right.
so it
That's
looks like a
exactly
car,
what I
right?
need, man. I'm glad I stopped over here. Thank you, bro.
All right.
I appreciate it. Yeah, so that's gonna help me actually solve my issue. Because in the center console for the newer 2015 Camaro, where the automatic shifter goes, it's gonna leave an oval hole. The horseshoe shifter fits in there, and they had a company called Pike that made that cover. They no longer do it, but I'm gonna have to find someone, and I think I'm gonna, have further discussions with him to make a cover that goes where that automatic, the newer automatic shifter went, something to cover my horseshoe shifter, and just leave the slot so I can slide it as I'm shifting. I am gonna need somebody to fabricate that, so hopefully that works out for me. So it looks like people starting to pack up, but they have more cars and stuff in stock. So let me show you guys. This is fire truck, old retired NY Fire Department in North Lawrence. The years it was in service from 82 to 2010. Chevy, believe, if I'm not mistaken. Oh, it's a Packard. This is a Packard, 37 Packard, with a Chevy 350 engine in there. Disc brakes, suicide, rear doors. Man, look at that thing. Look at that thing. That's nice. Even has the power windows. And then what looks to be a 60, 65, 66 Mustang. It's a Mustang Sprint. Yeah. That's a straight 6. Straight 6, 200. So 66, 200 CI, inline 6, 4-speed transmission. That's straight 6. Four-speed automatic. Okay. Okay. And again, his car is almost the same color as his model. Has all of his manuals and everything in it. It's a pretty nice car. Now look at this Bel Air Chevy. Those wheels are sick. They have Wildwood brakes on there, so it's 4 discs all the way around, but this is sick. 409, big block. Oh my goodness. Bare bones. This is a non-power brake but it has power steering. Big block 409. It says it's fast as a 409. I don't know what year this is. Man, this stance is crazy. Look at those wheels. 62 Chevy Bel Air. 62. This is sick. This is sick. Look at that. Black with the red interior. Original interior. Oh man. Look at that. Look at that wheel. This is nice. 62 Bel Air. And then here there's another Bel Air. It's a different year though. Molding and trim. Look at that trunk, man. That's nice. Vintage air. Again, the interior is nice. I like that orange accent with the chocolate and the tan. Houndstooth. This is 61. Bel Air. This is 61. That's 62. Small block. 327. 327 9 power steering car, but it has power brakes. Yo, that's crazy. Those two are nice. And the Chevys, Ford trucks, Chevy trucks. It's a Chevy C10. Kind of like that wheel with the spinner on there, the knockoff spinner. Small block. Updated gauges. This has a rubber mat on the bed. This is a clean truck, man. This truck looks to be the color that my Camaro is going to be, that very dark green. For the Camaros, it's called forest green in 1970. It's a very, very, very dark green. Almost looks black. There's a Ford fuel injected engine. Says Godzilla. And it's a rod. A lot of patina, a little rust on there. Ford 100. Windows are a little bit tinted. The dash has some patina and rust on it. I mean, nice wheels. I mean, this is basic rod. They didn't go all the way with it. It's a driver for sure. And again, optimal battery and late model engine. See the call packs on this. It's a 7.3. Godzilla 7.3. And Chevy with a big swap in there. Scottsdale 10. Not a Cheyenne 10 or a custom 10. Scottsdale 10 has bucket seats, center console, some type of control for the EFI, raised bed because it's this thing is tubbed. Look at the tub on that. This thing is tubbed. Look at those wheels. It's tubbed out, lowered. What it is a 77 Chevy. 77 tubbed out. Here's another. This is a Cheyenne 10 Super. Got what maybe Kragers. Very, very clean interior. Those rails growing up. My uncle's truck. It's a very nice restoration. Very nice. You got a Volkswagen Beetle 72. It's nice. It's nice. It's nice. Mud tires on it. Then looks to be a Ford. Tweed interior. Split window. Tweed interior. Again, old school. That has a tape deck in there from a late 90s model vehicle. It's a Chevy. It's not a Ford. My bad. Those SS trucks. He has track bars on it. Here's a Silverado 10. Very nice. Very nice specimen. Stacked headlights. Very nice. I remember working on my uncle's truck, man. You had so much room underneath the hood when you were changing plugs and everything. Very nice specimen of a truck. And I like those wheels. I've seen these on a couple trucks. Short bed. Everybody loves a Chevy short bed. Gotta love that. It has a newer, updated interior, so the interior's been done. Here's another. This is a Chevy 3100. Newer steering wheel, steering column. Now that is an old resto of a wood bed. I mean, it's growing ecology in the back. I like those fat tires. It's old school rally wheels, big center cap. Remember those to hold your bed when you opened it? And then this one. So you go from this one to this. And very nice step side bed. Step side. Got that old Grant wheel, bucket seats. Later model Chevy pickup. Center console with the cup holders, and it's swapped.
I bought one a few years back. I love it.
And it's swapped.
Yeah, that's true. We got two.
I think they shortened that rear end to get those wheels to be so tucked up under those flares. Either that or they did custom body work on those flares, but I'm thinking they shortened that rear end a little bit. Now we got a bunch of ladies with their Dodges, their Mopars.
What is that?
It's a handheld camera.
That is pretty damn cool.
Yeah, it is.
So
It's on a
it's a
gimbal,
video?
so no matter what you do, it does a steady. I could jump up and down and it'll stay steady. Yeah, yeah. Yeah, it does. The SD card is right here.
That is
Yeah.
pretty cool.
I've never seen one at all.
Yeah.
Very And then
Yeah.
you can load it on your computer.
You can load it on your computer. Yeah, yeah. But the thing about it is this gimbal. That's what makes it so.
Unique.
Yeah.
That's nice.
It'll track. You could put it on a different mode where if you put it on a track mode, if it's facing you and you turn, it turns with you. You take pictures. It'll take pictures at different angles.
That's too much, man.
It is too much. Yeah, I don't use. I only use the video function. Yeah.
It's smarter than me.
It's smarter than all of us, believe me. You guys have a good one. Now, 1970, Chevelle. With an LS swap. This had to come out of a newer Camaro. It's LS6, LS8. Out of a newer Camaro. But I got to show you guys something outside of the LED headlights and the LS swap. I like how they built that for the air cleaner. There's somebody in the car, you guys. It says LS2 6.0. Okay. It's a 6.0 swap. Boss torque thrust. Look who's in the car. She's in the car. It's a nice Chevelle. You come over here, Gran Torino. To some people made famous by that movie with Clint Eastwood. Ford Gran Torino. It's a pretty nice restoration on this car. It's a Gran Torino Sport. Then when you look at the wheels, excuse me for sniffing, you guys. It's a lot of pollen. I don't know if you guys could pick it up, but I have a severe pollen allergy, and pollen is rampant out here right now. Car has a pretty good restoration on it. A couple 6x9s on the package tray. Has the hooks for your seat belts up top like my 70 Camaro. Has a single DIN Sony. I had that Explode radio a long time ago. So this is a pretty good old restoration, man. I mean, it looks good. The paint is sweet on it. Stance is nice. Big block under the hood. It's a Gran Torino, but it's a pretty car, man. Really nice car. No post car. No post car. So again, when you roll down that back window, there's no post. No post. That's nice. Alright, and that Ford Gran Torino also had the vinyl trunk liner, almost like the Camaro one Houndstooth. This is more like a Burberry print than that Houndstooth, but it's similar to the Camaro. It has a nice little amp. Nice car. El Camino, call it the El Camino. El Camino. Okay, 86. Oh, it's actually a Caballero. Look at that. It's actually a Caballero. 86 GMC. The Caballero was the GMC. El Camino was the Chevy. Same thing, but Caballero. You don't see these all the time. It has the same shifter as the Monte Carlo from that year. But again, you know, they're all made off the same base. Monte Carlo, El Camino. Then he got a 392 Dodge. 392, and then a GTX. Again, for you Mopar guys, I think it's a 63. Air grabber.
I'll see y'all.
GTX. There's that pistol grip shifter.
The GTS.
I concur with him.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I'm not a Mopar guy at all. I like this car.
Miss Marlene.
This is a beautiful car.
You at home?
All original?
All right. No. What lane's gonna be affected?
So the engine's been swapped out.
The engine's swapped out and the transmission. See, it was born with an automatic.
Okay.
Put a turn 5-speed in.
Yeah, the pistol grip shifter. Yeah.
That's what makes it fun.
Yeah. Man, this is beautiful. I like this.
Thank you.
Yeah. I like this. It's an original V8 car?
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, they only come with you get only two engine options, the 440 or 426 Hemi.
Okay, and which one does this one have?
440.
440, okay. Nah, this is nice. This is nice.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Factory AC?
It came from the factory with factory AC, but we switched it out and put in vintage air.
Vintage air, okay. See, I don't see the box under your dash.
Well, because it came from the factory with air.
So you just plugged into it with the vintage. Okay. Nah, man. I know they got, I know other people like other Mopars, but this GTX, I like this one.
It gets a lot of attention everywhere it goes.
Yeah, I like this. I really do like this. Really do like this one. Y'all have a good one.
You too, man.
And over here, guys, we have another SS Chevelle. Another SS Chevelle 396. Big block. Power steering. Power brakes. Got that oyster white interior in there. Single den Kenwood CD player. Oh, this is nice. This is nice. That's nice. And then there's some nice little signs in there. And then we have like a 74. I want to say it's like a 74 Camaro. I like the wheels on it. 74 I say because I call it a skinny rear end. She has a flat booty. Got an 8-track in there. We'll get to it. But it's a rod. Small block 350 looks like. Z. She is a Z. Power steering. Okay, no power steering, but she has power brakes. It's factory AC car. No small pump. Man, it's not a lot that's been touched on this car in a long time, man. This This is a real driver. I mean, they put the power brakes on there, or they upgraded the power brakes. But she's a 77, so it goes from first gen 67, 69, second gen, early second gen 70, 73. The second part of the second gen is 74 to 77, which is, I call it the flat booty. And then the third iteration of the second gen is 78 to 81. So I was pretty much right, 74, because 74 to 77 is the same. You also tell by the high back.
Get your trophy.
You also tell by the high back bucket seats. And then the 4-speed. 8-track. 8-track still work? Yeah?
That's why I bought the car. It's all original, numbers matching.
Okay.
Factory 4-speed, solid pans. Only rust it's got is these little rust bubbles.
On the lower quarters, yeah.
I mean, and I've already got the patch panels.
Yeah, 'cause that stuff's cheap.
Yeah.
I'm doing the 70 right now, and those
Okay.
panels are mad cheap.
Man,
It's my second one.
Yeah, don't leave me
Yeah.
hanging on that.
Nah. And it came off the frame. It's up in New Jersey right now, so.
Yeah. And I've got all the stuff, rubber,
Yeah.
all the doors. But I like the car because it was complete. It wasn't all molested. It was everything's there. It just needs to be brought back.
Absolutely.
I put coilover front suspension.
Oh, you
on
did?
it. New.
Because I was looking under here and I was saying to myself, it's not a lot that's been done under the hood, outside of the brakes, right?
Yeah, the brakes
And updating the distributor cap.
Well, and I've also that came on when I bought
The
it.
ATI came on it?
Yeah,
Okay.
And then it had the carburetor. It's stock besides the intake headers and distributor and carburetor. Everything else
And
stock.
it's factory AC. A Z with factory AC.
Yeah. It's
Man.
Like I say, and I did do the coilovers.
Okay.
Put a new fuel tank. Run new
The new
fuel lines. All
Okay.
brakes. Brand new calipers, rotors, drums, everything brand new on the brake system.
Did you go inline too with the fuel lines?
No, I just went what would have been originally stock on it.
So how do you like the feel of the coilovers on
I
it?
do. I love to drive this car. I got the 70.
That thing is beautiful, man.
And I did the engine bay on it. What my thought was is, son and I, we're gonna piddle with this a little bit. He's got the vet there.
Okay.
And so I was gonna take this out and make the engine bay look like that, and we're just gonna do the body work and just do a satin black on it with possibly a gloss stripe kit. I was thinking about doing the Rally Sport theme to the Rally Sports with it across the front end, and dip down the side and go along the door and do the Z28 stripes, just the gloss stripes. I don't know. That was a thought, but and I know this is not the period correct hood. This is off of the 80.
This is the 78 to 81.
78.
Yeah, with the scoop. Yeah.
I like this.
I didn't even notice it though, but it doesn't really matter.
You know.
Yeah.
It's, but you know, the Z's were black on black on black.
Correct.
You know. So
Correct.
We'll pull the bumpers in. Probably take these off and tighten.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna go and. I'm not as professional as some guys that start cutting that and really tucking them in. I think I'm just gonna pull out the push bumper shock in there and just get it up as tight as we can. And but as far as driving this thing, it's
fun, huh?
Man, with
Yeah.
the 4-speed, it's really cool.
Yeah, but that.
Yeah. Well, I bought
the
this.
car.
Yeah, I've had this about 12 years. I bought the car that it was that color, but it had blue interior, blue headliner, blue package. Everything was blue, and I said, you know what? We did the white, and then I did the engine bay. Took the engine out. Took everything. I mean, everything was out. I mean, that was about. It's starting to show a little bit. That was about 6 years ago. I did it 7 years ago, maybe longer than that. And then I was pressure washing it to clean it up last night. Got too close and just blew all the orange off the front of that motor. That was last night about 8, 9 o'clock, and I was like, So I was trying to take stuff off. I'll be dressing this up. So anyway, it's just trying to get it out here to enjoy it. We don't get to do as many car shows as we do since he don't live at home anymore. So.
Right.
But it's yeah, I did all this powder coated, all the front suspension powder coated, all my pulleys, brackets, everything is powder coated, all the sway bars and everything are powder coated versus just paint.
Now it's originally 396, right?
It's a period correct.
Period
not numbers
correct.
matching, but it is a 1970.
Yeah.
Story, when I bought this car, the engine bay looked like crap, and I was a buddy of mine, or guy that I knew in Powder Springs, he had a 55 Chevy. It was as bad as you wanted it to be. 396 4-speed car, and I just wanted to convert this car to a 4-speed setup, and because my buddies, you know, they have, you know, big block 4-speed cars, and I had to have me one, right? So so sure enough, I started pulling this thing apart and run the casting numbers on the block, and it was 1970 cast. And the motor I bought to put in it was a 1968 motor.
Okay.
And Muncie 4-speed training. It was a killer setup. I bought 3 different cars for that because I wanted period correct.
Correct.
You know, 68, 68. So I bought a 68 Malibu, pulled it up, barn find out of Texas, brought it all the way back. Guy here locally saw it, so I got to have it. That's my wife's car, high school car, same color, interior, blah blah blah. So he wouldn't leave me alone about it, so I just sold it to him, made $2,000. I didn't have it 3 weeks. But,
Right.
And then I bought a 68 Impala, one of the big long
Yeah.
4-speed car. It already had the clutch, it had everything in it.
Right.
So it was already ready to drop in. It had a body guy, one of my buddies that does body work. He looked at it. I bought it, so, you know, I've seen it. I'm not a body guy.
Right.
He comes over and says, "Hey, come over and look at this Impala I got. You know, check it out for me. Says the body's good." He wouldn't. He crawled up on that thing for about 5 minutes. He said, "You need to
Was
get
that
rid of
fat
this."
fall gone?
Yeah, well, it's just the back. He said they'd done fiberglass the back, and I mean, it looked decent. It wasn't a bad looking car. And it was on 20s, had some killer wheels on it. It was a cool looking car. He said, what's your intention? If you want to drop a big block 4-speed, have a sleeper Impala, big killer, but if you're wanting to restore it and make it nice, he said, you're going to spend a fortune getting those rear quarters redone. So a guy out of Tennessee come down there, it was his high school car. I told him, I was honest with him. I said, listen, these quarters, you're going to find fiberglass. I got up under there, showed him pictures of it. And he sent a car hauler down there, a truck transport down here, and picked it up. And he drove down here in a brand new Z28 that he had rented, I think.
Okay.
Just to make the trip, just to look at it, test drive it.
Right.
He said, I want the car. So I didn't lose anything on it. I didn't make nothing on it, but
Right.
I'm okay with that.
Broke even on it,
So I ended up selling the motor and transmission last year. Just, I was tired of trying to find something to put it in.
Correct.
But you know, it's just fun to do. You know, mess with these old things. And,
it is.
I tell you.
It's a labor of love, believe me.
It is, yeah.
Mine's been in the shop for 4.5 years. So.
Yeah, 70 though. Camaro.
Yeah. Second one, I sold the first one, and then was like, damn, I shouldn't have sold the car. Because the guy saw it, I listed it on eBay, sight unseen from Iowa. He sent a truck down to come get it. But I luckily I found one. I was living up in New Jersey. I found one upstate New York, running and driving. Right, the 350 had been gone over maybe 10 years prior, and the only bad part about it, the frame rails were gone in the back because it sat in a barn.
Yeah,
and had a lot of moisture.
You know, it's sort of like that Malibu that I got. It was sitting in a barn. It was all rust. They weren't gone, but
it was rusty. It was crunchy.
Yeah. I mean, it was a lot of surface rust. You were definitely going to have to.
And that's what I did. We bought new frame rails, the rear frame rails. He cut out what he needed, braced the car. All that's done. Outside of that, everything else was just surface rust. The subframe surface rust. So they took everything off, cleaned it up, painted it. The engine just kind of went over it. It had already been. It was running and driving when I bought it. You know, the tranny, everything I cleaned up, put back in. I have a friend in Texas that has a shop, and he has a 68 that he's doing, and so he's a dealer as well, and he's like, man, you want an LS? We can get LS. It's no problem.
Right.
I really don't want to do that. I said I want to go back. Period correct.
I like the original.
Yeah.
That's what put in the son's. We did a motor swap on that vet.
On that vet? Yeah.
Small block. That's a 525 horse. Roller motor. As bad as you want it to be. 550.
Oh, blueprint.
Oh. We hadn't had that in there. Well, when did we do that?
Probably about 5 months.
Yeah, we got to. Yeah, we was putting it in, trying to shoehorn it in here.
It's no room under vet engine bays. It's no room, not even in the new ones.
Yeah, we were sort of in a hurry to get it done. 'Cause
Yeah.
it's his driver, you know, so we really couldn't take it out and really get in and dive into detailing it up. But it still cleans up really good.
Right.
But it runs strong.
Now this is what, like an 81? Yeah. Manual or automatic?
No, it's automatic.
Automatic.
They got this one to
Yeah.
have the 4-speed to play around with.
Nah, that's Chevelle though. You keeping the Chevelle, right?
Yeah. I probably keep them all.
Yeah.
Trying to buy a house now with a bigger garage.
Nah, it's a pretty cool car. You know, when I looked under there, and I'm like, man, they really haven't done anything under the hood outside of the brakes.
Brake booster,
Yeah, that's it.
master cylinder,
Uh-huh.
brake lines. I mean,
Yeah.
You really hadn't started it good yet. I got the drivetrain; it runs great.
Mhm.
I didn't really do much to it. When we get into it, we'll definitely pull the motor and
Yeah.
really the front suspension with the coilovers. Really wanted to get the stance right, so I can
Mhm.
drive. It drives really good.
At some point in time, somebody changed the inner quarter.
Mhm.
Did you? You didn't change the
No,
inner
that
fender
was
wells,
like it
did you?
was,
Yeah,
no.
somebody changed them at some point in
Really,
time.
what? I hadn't studied that much.
Yeah.
I guess that would be.
They look pretty. Yeah, look at them. They're pretty.
Yeah.
So at some point in time, those were changed.
But
I mean,
my
everything's here.
vision is to take when we take this out, it'll be the same deal. Everything
Mhm.
out, firewall clean, we'll buzz everything down, paint it. I actually had a guy that does my paint and body. The guy I was telling you that looked at that Impala for me.
Mhm.
We ended up setting up a paint booth around it. And we went and got the factory color for the firewall color, that black, and we set up and he painted it, and we did the frame and everything, just the engine bay, and
Yeah.
so it turned out really good. So.
Did you guys see? They had a '67. Did you see that '67 Camaro? That was sitting there?
Oh,
all
the
original. Yes.
The little seafoam green.
Oh,
one?
God.
Oh, that was beautiful, dude. He pulled that
You
out of
don't find
Arizona.
stuff like
No,
that.
He said it was so original. Some of the,
327.
Yeah,
Like,
everything was so.
Nah, this is going to be a cool car though.
Yeah, I mean, I figure a couple years to, work with it and get it done like we want, and then hopefully they'll start coming around. That
Yeah.
mid '70s.
Yeah.
I think they will because there's only so many of the
Absolutely.
true classics, and
Absolutely.
they're fun, man. They just have a
Absolutely.
little bit more creature comfort.
Right.
It's I'll put next step. I think I'm gonna just put a killer stereo. So I'm not going to change the 8-track.
Right.
I'm just going to get a receiver and amp and some nice speakers. And just,
Right,
because everything's Bluetooth now. I just
Absolutely.
like the nostalgic look of
Nah,
the
I'm with
8-track.
you. I'm with you.
But
But with these, it's like, because they split it up into 3 eras,
Mhm.
70, 73, 74, 77,
Yeah.
78,
yeah.
81. It's all a matter of preference, but it's
That's
like
right.
the first gen. Everybody can't have a
That's
69
right.
Camaro.
And I like the second
Yeah.
gens. I
Second
like
gens,
the
I love
70 to 73. My favorite's RS split bumper.
Yeah.
But I got tired of trying to find one of those. And when you found them, they were rusted out, and people want a fortune
my
for
God.
them. And I'm not.
Yeah. They had a guy in Pennsylvania before I bought mine. He had a 70 RS SS.
Oh.
Big block with the RS package.
Ooh.
He said, hey, I'm not going to lie to you. When you buy this car, you're going to have to get, if you want to keep the drivetrain, the engine, tranny, rear end, all that stuff's going to have to be fully gone through.
Mhm.
He said, but basically you buying this car for the VIN.
That's right.
It was gone.
Oh,
It
really?
looked like a complete car. He said, man, he said, I'll be honest with you. If you come to get it, you have to brace it because it may fall apart.
Right.
But it was all there, and the dude wanted $6,600 for it.
That ain't so bad. If you need
That's
somebody
really
to
not.
body work, if
Absolutely.
it had the original drivetrain.
It had everything was original. He said basically you're buying it for the VIN. He said if you had another car and you took certain things off this car, you have an RSSS.
That's right.
But it was gone. I mean, everything underneath the car. He
Roads,
sent me,
yeah.
oh God, it was holes everywhere.
So,
And it sat in a field in Pennsylvania for like 40 years. and his grandfather passed, and he said, "Hey, I just want to get rid of it." He said, "I got 1 million people, hit me up on Facebook." He said, "I'm just trying to be honest with everybody.
Well,
It's
that's
gone."
best way to be. That's best way
Yeah.
to be.
Yeah. But like right before the pandemic, because that's when I bought my car, November of 2019. They had so many up in New York that were good starters, good rollers. They had a 68 4-speed, no engine, had the chevron stripes on it still. It was the seafoam blue, no interior. Guy wanted $5K for it. I was like, man, I just didn't know anybody on the East Coast that I can sit multiple cars. You know what I mean? But if the guy has the wherewithal to do it himself, like those are the deals.
Oh yeah, no, that's
Those
where,
are the deals.
Yeah, I bought this. The things we got to do. So I'm not a body guy.
Yeah.
Cutting sheet metal, I'm really intimidated
Yeah.
by.
Yeah.
But it's one of those things, that we try to do it, put it back together, and do what we can on it. I think it'll be a good project, and something to have fun with. And,
Correct. Correct. Well, you have one of the other skills that's great, the mechanicals. You can do your own engines and stuff like that. So
I can do the peripheral stuff.
The
I can
peripheral
do all the
stuff,
stuff
yeah.
outside. He wants to tear one down. He wants to tear the engine down that came out of this, just totally break it
you're a
apart.
brave man.
Well, what the heck is
Hard.
already
You got
famous?
YouTube.
That's
Yeah,
right.
yeah.
That's right. I mean, it's the original motor that came out of here, so it'd be a good learning experience.
Yeah, it
for
would
the
be,
boat.
yeah,
I've been
yeah,
in a
yeah,
motor.
yeah,
I've helped people. My brothers helped build motors, handing them parts and tools. But,
Yeah.
So I know the logic, but as far as mating cams with
Yeah.
all the really
with the lifters and everything. Yeah.
So I'm not real
Yeah.
comfortable with that, but we're if we could take this small block and tear into it, and rebuild it, and maybe we take this out, throw it in there, and test drive it and see if it
runs.
see if it runs.
If it blows up, it
See
blows
how-
up. If it doesn't, it doesn't. Yeah.
It'd be a good project.
No, absolutely. Man, well, thank you guys, man.
What was
I
your name?
appreciate Dion.
Tim.
Nice to meet
Good
you,
to meet
Tim,
you.
man. Dad is beautiful,
thank
and I do like this.
Yeah.
I really do like this.
So you from around here?
So I live in Dunwoody. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well.
So I can't wait till my car comes home.
Yeah.
But
Well, maybe they have this, I think, every year. So
I know,
maybe
yeah,
come out
yeah,
next year, we'll be
yeah.
here, and maybe there'll be some improvement. We'll talk more about it.
yeah,
then.
absolutely. But
Yeah.
that's a nice car,
Well, I
man. The
appreciate
real
you.
Z.
Yeah.
Yeah. And was that car local to Georgia? Or?
No, out of Tennessee. Pulled
of
it out
Tennessee.
of west of Knoxville. It's,
Okay.
Go up 75. It's Hendersonville, Tennessee.
I've heard of Hendersonville before. Yeah. And last thing I'll say is I saw a guy on YouTube in California put a 70 front on.
I've seen that. Yeah, that looks cool.
Yeah, I saw
Yeah.
that. Yeah.
Don't think I hadn't thought about that.
Yeah.
I was hoping somebody.
Big, it's crazy. You split it up into 3 different eras, but all the parts basically almost are
From
interchangeable.
here back.
Correct.
From here back to that back country, the same. pretty
Absolutely.
much the same car.
Absolutely. Yeah.
Now, I thought about that when I first got it.
Yeah.
Just the
It'll fit.
on that, but the rear end though is not the same.
So that rear
That's
end,
a little bit more challenging to put the.
that rear
70 on the
is
back.
not the most desired rear. The
Right.
78 to 81 or the 70 to 73.
That's right.
You know what I mean? Because of those real thin tail lights on the back.
Yep, you know it.
Have you guys seen that car?
Awards are 130.
That 53.
Awards are 130.
Okay, good.
So he has the original AC.
Don't be late.
It looks like a turbo on the back windows.
Say again.
The original AC on that car looks like a turbo on the back window.
That's awesome.
Yeah. Have a good one. Yeah.
That's funny.
That thing is crazy.
We can walk up here and see if anybody wins anything.
All right, you guys take it easy.
See you down.
All right. So this is an 81 Corvette. They put a big block 400 in there. Cool guys. He did that with his kids. So the guy with the Camaro, that's his Chevelle. It's his 77, and that's his son's 81 Corvette. Then we have a Coyote 5.0 Mustang. And a Ford. How you doing? Get that 57 Chevy Bel Air. Beautiful. Beautiful. That car is beautiful. We have another roaster. The top has been chopped. Look at her. '32 Ford, two-door sedan, wheel-in turbo. Wheel-in turbo. Man, there's another hot rod. All of these Fords. Yeah, this one got the baby shoes. Instead of the dice, he has the baby shoes hanging. How you doing?
All right, now, how about yourself?
All right.
Good.
So that's basically it, everyone. We looked at these cars earlier. It's a pretty good time, man. Like I said, sometimes you can find some parts if you're looking for some stuff, or even if you're not looking for some stuff, you may be able to find some stuff that you can utilize for your restoration or your modification of your classic. But for the most part, man, a lot of this is motivation to get your current restoration completed, or if you like cars, you know, to come out and get motivated to find you a car. But man, I love this stuff. I can't wait for my car to come out of the shop. I'm gonna have to start posting more content to my channel. Like I said, I have some videos of my car. I have some videos of all of the stuff I've been buying over the years for my car. Talked to my guy a couple weekends ago maybe, and like I said, my car's in New Jersey. I just moved back to the Atlanta area, and I need to get that car back down to Atlanta so I can finish it. The paint work, interior is going to get done down here. All the sheet metal work and everything else for the restoration is getting done at my guy Joe's shop called the Hot Rod Shop in Wayne, New Jersey. But yeah, man, I can't wait to get my car back, you know, so I can pull up and come out here and cruise and you know, show off my 70 just like everybody else, man. Again, this is one of my passions outside of motorcycles, and yeah, can't wait. So they're about to do the judging for the awards. It's 1:30, and I got some other stuff I'm trying to do while the weather's still good out here on this Saturday. And so I think I'm gonna head home. I'm not gonna wait to see who won anything, but tune in. Catch you later.